If you are looking to start a pressure washing business, you've come to the right place. I'm going to teach you everything you need to know, everything you need to do to start a pressure washing business and grow to be successful. I'm by no means a veteran expert on business or pressure washing, but I did recently start my business a few years ago, and I think I know more than most veterans, 20-year vets doing this business, that about what you need to do in 2022 to start your business and get everything going. First, you need a machine, obviously, and a machine to actually do the work. You can start out with whatever you want, a 1.7 gallon a minute, 2.4 gallon a minute, but you need every dollar that you make with your 2.4 or 1.7 needs to go right back into the business, saving up for a 4 gallon a minute. I can't stress it enough. You need a 4 gallon a minute to be productive, deliver top tier quality, at least a 4 gallon a minute to deliver top tier quality, and you need a surface cleaner. I mean, you can start out with a wand, but like I said, every dollar that you make needs to be going back into the business, getting a 4 gallon a minute and a surface cleaner. So I don't care what machine you start out with, anybody can start out. I mean, you can start out with a toothbrush, but you need to be saving up for that 4 gallon a minute and a surface cleaner. And then you need your chemicals. You need some, you don't need them, but I mean, there's no professionals nowadays. I mean, obviously there's some, but I mean, you need some chlorine, you need some bleach, with the active ingredient being 12.5% sodium hypochlorite, which you can find those at any pool store, most chemical supply stores. I found mine at a pool store, which I have to buy it by the gallon. I am looking for a commercial property to buy or rent so that I can get, bulk orders delivered, but that's besides the point. You can go to Walmart or Lowe's and get Pool Essentials chlorinating liquid. I'll probably put up a picture or something of it. That's it's 10%, but it'll get the job done for you to get started. And vinyl, here in the North Carolina, there's a lot of vinyl. I know not very much in like California, stuff like that, but typically you need a downstream injector, one of these. It's about, I think $20 or $30 a chemical injector. You put this in after the machine, and then your hose goes over here and then out to your hose and your wand, and that is what's gonna shoot out your chemicals. And then you can have a J-rod. A J-rod's about $60. It'll shoot out these 4 tips. Mine unfortunately broke. I need to order another one. There's your pressure rinse, which this pressure is not very much. This is not much pressure at all. This bigger tip is a fan tip to shoot out soap. This is a large tip to shoot out soap like 30 foot at a large distance, a long distance. And this is just water. The downstream injector pulls through a vacuum, and these tight, high pressure tips don't allow the vacuum to go through it, so it won't suck any chemical. And you need to mix it with a surfactant or any foamy liquid. Do not use bleach. I don't even want to get into why not. If you buy the wrong bleach, you'll create mustard gas and you can die. So I would not use bleach, but I mean, I personally have always used Eliminator. It's worked good for me. You need a pee bucket. I'm just gonna tell you, you need a pee bucket. No more than that. You need a pee bucket, man. Anyway. And once you've got all your equipment, that's all you need. A vehicle to move it in. You could walk around your neighborhood, start out with that, save up for a car, vehicle, truck. I started without a trailer, just a truck, picking up my machine, my 4 gallon a minute. Probably about 150 pounds into the back of the truck every single job, and then I saved up for a trailer and started working out of that. And I'll show you guys my trailer build in another video. It's not for today. But to get customers, you can either go door to door, which I've never done. I've never done. I personally just don't. It's not comfortable for me. But some people are very comfortable doing it. You can join local Facebook groups, post that you pressure wash, you do good work. Do some work on your own house and put up some before and after pictures. You need to create a Facebook page and post before and after pictures, post inside of Facebook groups that what you do and the work that you do, and people will start calling you. And the most important, I mean, this has gotten me more business for free than anything else, is creating a Google My Business listing. Free. Google generates you a website. It's extremely beneficial. They type in pressure washing near me, you show up on the front page of Google with your listing on the Google map. And then I mean, that has worked like a charm for me all the time. Every customer you get, if you think they've been they've liked your service, they liked your work, liked your customer service, ask them for a review. Those build up, and once you have more reviews than everybody else, you're number one, you'll get all the calls in the world. So ask for reviews, create a Google My Business listing, post in Facebook groups, and then if you get enough money, if you get some money to reinvest into the company, buy some yard signs. They have worked amazing. I don't think I have any back here to show you, but when you're creating a yard sign, I'll probably make another video on what you need to have on your yard sign. But the big designs, don't do it. Don't do the big creative designs where they got to squint and look and read. It's meant for, you're driving, you read it in 2 seconds and you got it, you get the message. They figure out, do I need pressure washing done? Yes, I'll call. Not some squint looking, is that a pressure washing thing? What's the number? What does that number say? You don't want all that. You don't want all that. 18 by 24 inches signs, and that gets me a lot of business, and it got me a lot of business when I first started. I think my first ever job came from a yard sign. I had a little bit of money to buy some yard signs to start out like that. But what else? Insurance. Personally, when I first started, I know there's going to be veterans commenting, you need insurance, you need insurance, you need insurance. You do need insurance. Yes, you do. But if you do it for friends and family to get the ball rolling, I mean, even if you don't wash houses, you only do concrete, where it's a lot less likely you'll, put some bleach in an outlet, start a fire, etch some glass, you didn't rinse it all the way. Concrete's pretty foolproof. If you can't do that, I mean, you should do a little bit more research before you start. But insurance, I personally, when I first started, was doing my first few jobs, I didn't have it. I have it now, obviously. I mean, you need it when you start. When you have enough money, when you can afford it, you need to get it, because you'll end up saving your own butt on that one with the money that you're paying. Not that I've ever had an insurance claim, but in the case that I do, I mean, who knows? It could be a $1,000 fix. It could be I could burn down a whole house. Pay $500,000 for a new house that we're washing. I mean, it's worth it. It pays off. It'll pay off eventually if I ever have an insurance claim, and God forbid that I do. But yeah, you need insurance eventually. But first few jobs, friends and family, I mean, doing concrete only, you can get enough money that you can afford it after your first few jobs, And once you do all that, you have your equipment, you have your insurance, you have your chemicals, you've got a few customers coming in. You need to do a good job on every single customer you've got. Every single customer you have, you need to do an excellent job. Word of mouth has gotten me more business than Google, more business than Facebook, more business than yard signs. I mean, it is unfathomable how much doing a good job does for your business. And I mean, that would go without saying, but you'd be surprised. Some people go out there and do a half-assed job and they wonder why they're going under. I mean, you need to spend more time on each job. If you don't have the equipment and the training to get it done efficiently, safely, and with quality, your business is going to go under. Quality is the number one thing that you need to have down. Customer service and the quality of work. It needs to be top tier. You mess something up, you make it right. You miss a spot, you make it right. And for charging, you know, that's completely up to your area. Ask your friends and family, how much have you charged in the past? How much would you be willing to charge? You just need to figure that out for yourself. It's different for every area. You know, bleach down in Florida is about less than $2 a gallon. This right here, this 1 gallon alone cost me over $5 in my area. It just fluctuates. It fluctuates like that. Gas nowadays, not that you use an immense amount of gas. I hate when people up their prices because of gas. I mean, you're using about 50 cents more. I mean, you're not using an insane amount more gas now than you were, you know, a year ago. I haven't noticed too big of a difference, except, you know, a few dollars every job. But once you've got customers coming in, money coming in, you need to reinvest in the business, reinvest in a trailer. You need to reinvest in a soft wash system so you can wash roofs. Roofs are extremely profitable. So if you're in the West Coast, you can wash stucco, brick, you know, everything like that. Stucco takes more. You will not be able to clean stucco without pressure, and do not use pressure on stucco with a downstream injector. This dilutes your chemical 10 to 1. So if you're using 12.5%, it'll be 1.25%, and you need, you know, about 3% for stucco. You need to reinvest in a soft wash system where you can mix it yourself. You can batch mix it and have a soft wash system like that, or a system with a proportioner that it blends it for you with a metering valve. And you just need to reinvest in the company. That's what a lot of people don't do. They make $1,000 and then, you know, they go on a vacation. That's not what you need to do. Your business will go under, I promise. It will go under. If you make $1,000, you can keep $100 for you to eat food for that week. Extra $900, you're buying hoses, you're buying new equipment, saving up for that 4 gallon a minute, buying a trailer, buying some hose reels, buying a proportioner. There's a lot of equipment that you need to get in order to, you know, be profitable in this business. And you cannot be throwing away money on vacations, stuff like that, until you've got all your setup. You've got everything. So you got a turnkey business. You open the door, walk outside, wash some houses, come home efficiently. The average company, I would say, should be able to wash about 4 to 5 houses a day. And you, with that 2.4 gallon a minute with a wand, you'll be able to wash 1 driveway in a day. Which, I mean, you should be able to wash concrete, house, roof, you know, 4 of them a day without much of an issue. So reinvesting in the company will bring your business up here while the rest of the people stay down here. You'll flourish extremely if you just put the money in, put the time in to go get it done. All right, well, if you need any more tips, tricks, how to start your pressure washing business, drop a subscription, and I'll be posting them pretty regularly on this channel on everything I've learned, everything I know. Again, not that I'm a veteran, but I'm just trying to put the knowledge out there, help people out, you know, put in my 2 cents, do my part in this world, and help other people make some money. All right, well, peace.